Iraq today, after many models, we have a federal model, right? Which I believe is what many countries reached at the end, right? You have people who are the same but different, living in the same geography that was carved to them by, so they have to live together, right? I'm a Kurd and I'm Iraqi, okay? So, but I was born and raised in Baghdad. We are lucky today in Kurdistan because we have had a longer period of peace, right, which allowed us actually to develop the area. So this square mile that you're traveling in is probably one of the most developed in Iraq today. Right? Also, we had a wise regional government that actually believed in private sector much more than the central government, which was the central government had a legacy of the past, right? Everything should be controlled. Businesses should not all go to the private sector. Electricity should be produced by the government. Telecom should be provided by the government, etc., etc. We all know that the world has moved very, very far away from that model. And an entrepreneur, a businessman, is probably much more likely, if he's given the opportunity, to produce results than governments, right? So the Kurdistan, the regional government, realized that very, very quickly, and that's why you see we have electricity in Erbil almost 24 hours. Actually, if the plans go ahead as they are today, the region will start exporting electricity to the rest of Iraq, right? We have cement factories here that are producing majority of the cement in Iraq today. And they're not owned by a government. The government has nothing to do with them. They're actually owned by Lafarge and the private group here. Two of the mobile operators in Iraq are headquartered in Kurdistan. So one is headquartered here, Korak, and the other is headquartered in Suleimaniye, Asia, right? The region has done tremendously well in capitalizing on this upswing in the oil sector, right? Today, almost all major oil companies are here, right? Now, these are very, very positive events in this region, right? And I think the foreigners today realize that they can actually do business in Kurdistan. Right? They also can do business in Kurdistan for the rest of Iraq. So in the Kurdistan region is very small in Iraq. So today, if you have a factory here, so if you open cement plants here, and you think, okay, this is just for this region, you actually, I don't think you'll open it because it's small. But if you think about 30 million population, 32 million population, the whole of the country, then you're getting encouraged to open businesses. And many foreigners I talk to who want to come here, they're not thinking about opening a factory in Erbil for the population of Erbil. No one thinks like that. You have to open it thinking about the population of Iraq, right? So this is becoming more and more a good very easily you can say trampoline or bouncing ball where you can just bounce to the rest of the country, and that's important. I mean, that's important for Kurdistan. That's important for Iraq.